Kwaku why dear Bomaye welcome no ye huno dear ko. Brother Nottingham
Yane Ghana Blasters yana pemso.
And for what someone comes so me pacho. And for what someone called Ghana Blaster because ye near bre papa ye di yaw. E ye kase pa de ye no. Enti be srawa. Wo de hwem na ye journalism.
That's it.
Journalism. Hwem na ye. Mr. Sports de enko ho.
Okay.
Mr. Wa.
Lincoln in my
Babe Bazisia. Mr. Na menyinya nyanti ye bi se woni afa yet. And then
well, okay, ye nyansi mu yo. Yeah, but and on investigation be na course wo.
Oh yeah, alpha yet.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Investigation be course wo.
Now
serious one pa.
At the BBAC.
Yeah, BBAC wo I trigger necessary investigations. And there is this we see me ko kan beka so no kwano no we chasing software men we chase.
What do you do alpha yet so?
Asor kesi bi. From a Gospel Ambassador Church.
Gospel Ambassador Church.
The General Overseer Emma Sorry friend Reverend Ganza. Nkomo ya do me bia ochina ana ochinichi ena obabeduru Ghana or America memu.
Oh, okay. What too kwa America memu. So we be returning ochina na Saturday.
Asori kese pa wo memu ha.
Sa ho. Asori ni din boni bi ma me hwe say
Gospel Ambassador Church.
Gospel Ambassador Church.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay. Location all the better one no?
Location Emma.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Okay.
But my board General Overseer ni din.
And also your friend on
Reverend Ganza.
Okay.
And asori mu mpenimfo ni bi so for peni bi zuom. Friend Daniel Ametepe, Reverend Daniel Ametepe, also Utia Yichiao.
Uchia omo.
Be chiawom.
Oh, okay.
Ninjiana me chia no nsem wompa.
Sir.
Very.
Hey.
Very.
Uchia nkrofo a omo ho wonsem. Hey. Tunu yi ani omo bi ho.
See, you will come gas on no. They be an initial. You need to omo so sir. They have to be Christ-like. Some here Christ-like.
Ade asem kase bi esi wo hon.
Papa. Nenam kwem.
Oh, okay.
Enam kwem pa.
Oh, okay.
Say yes. As I said, wo here Christ-like.
Oh.
Na ema onyankopon nim nyam so. Daddy. Anya sa wo mo bema onyankopon
enimu egu ase ana.
Edwuma no aye otwe ase.
Oh.
Yes, ye mpene sa. Yes, mechia wo kwan bi so a mpenifo iti ase.
Okay.
Especially Reverend Daniel Ametepe wutie me a. Reverend Pacho me nidi no obu mra asofudie na wudie no. Na ema ewia asisi na so hu se ya se de wo fa onyankopon edwuma no na wa fa edwuma pa na se wan wo fa edwuma no na wo de beye de ense na mfata eno ne ekoka mo se hey guana no no one de ni wiase oba ne asofo no a no da bi de mentisa enen komo bi ebedi wo fi ha nso no osofo pani bi nso a ono nso woye na dwuma mpenimfo bi nso so pese omode nanim etwi fom ye beka ho asem nyese de bia na meka asofo ho nsem a ensen fata no no de bi ntesa fifi de bi ntini na no ye de betoto na kwemu nti yesimu ano no ana
ye ntinsimu na
well
tiba de obobo so sesi ade de nye ne ho asem na ba
nye ene de mini wo mo so kra
okay
but edika ye be chichi Ghana fo nyina mo abrochi memu me ame brapeni ozinkwaku hwe na wan momidin but
ade o yosofo
no
okay
he works at British friend saying MI6.
Oh, okay.
So I win him.
MI6.
The MI6 headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Vauxhall.
Yeah, a big boy, pa. Yeah. Big boy.
They be na be twemu on ko ya dey do. UK.
Enzike udie mi a edini de yamo. Na so edwuma na wo ye woman wiase kura wom.
Yeah.
Sure. And he goes beyond even MI6.
Okay.
Inti woman wiase kuta wom na woman nsusu edi wiase baby aso.
Okay.
Ichia no papa.
Nice.
Me nuan so America Martin Wutie me a usumichia papa ante akosia vida o New York City.
Ante akosia vida ma tese obo abenkwan pa.
Oh America oni Ghana.
Na America yenya nkwan o.
Na ede na mkodi abenkwan wo sa.
Me se mate me nkasa wo akodi o mate.
So oya abenkwan.
Me so ma hwehwe ni mum.
Ni minimtie. I was antibichia pa na Auntie Mary Equia Kankam also Atlanta. Yechechia Muina a lot.
Now wunchia our boss, Dr.
And
Jonathan Kwame Amofa.
Yes, it's a Mebaso. And no, a group chairman, Emma Kingdom, yeah. Sure. Inti mami muni group chairman, Emma Kingdom group of companies with the Miami definition.
Heavy.
Ora Kwame Amofa. Ichia papa we be a key ichia. Edumana na we be ma Ghana for yenye bi
aka Bob Marley.
And the alias naba.
Okay. So we breaking it down also breaking it. Okay. Anna.
I am sir.
And I won't need to win into how.
Oh my goodness. Great enti Mr. Amofa echi pa me say onwe and a real estate news
come up.
Sure say every
mountains every papa Kingdom real estate.
Yes.
Prices no cry and equipment and that from papa.
Yeah.
To be a person who continue brew.
Yeah. We are see and also environment in a very serene,
good one,
powerful environment.
Good one.
Free hair drive less than 45 minutes.
45 minutes
or maximum.
Traffic in the
more pay a dime pepe be more turn up is a diamo patron. Yeah, an environment in here, I think, as I said, we do when you check or ram of a real estate now. Which mean you papa etna, papa, it's saying crankers are you choku.
I department
crank, I you choke,
and from Mumfam.
Yes.
Now, I'm a two monk
now, a way politicians are more masomraha, NPP, NDC, masomraha. Taxi drivers, mama masomraha say, minimize me be brinana mo pipatum, mo amotun ton there supermarket shops akesiye, bankers, all over journalists, bloggers. Bloggers ni bi mo ye dwuma pa say e boma baso. E bi susu de. Muti program you ha no o ma report wrongly e bi so picky show no ma report no kama e bi nya ade yeah no fees here town me in town bloggers na bi ya ade pa I mean somebody like from a certain distance yes me panasem na Manford na nya wa breme o kwakware na kwa o yese na sem se he nya botre me who ni programmer with you be at temo na say why but all the time juma all you know things say me born about so say utia me obeti je gumi so onti je gumi so me hwe ni program kra me to me stress abranti be o Canada e fa na Kwaku tie me a Kwaku
oh okay oh why fa
o Canada even beef commissioner
oh okay
enti Kwaku ko so na ye adwuma na say dia oh yeah no
and Israel for as well
is Kwaku Boateng very good guy me nim baby is office what to remove so tell me maybe on them I don't know as well ben nam cream so what the kadia
oh Debbie wabako
so they are for South Africa
hey we be a key
or no one cry
we be a key
yes and brand team so Sabato so South Africa was we adwuma yankopon enko so mom ho ban kese and Twine Jonas and Glass and Kwasha America also oye adwuma pa yes bieja no pa say na Ghana mpanimfo ne pe no wo defo mo nyi all the time omo pese eja enkoa na yede ehu o maseni aso report ni eja da sisi tata say no omo pe I don't know but fee yes no
na antivirus be say bibia ansa na nka wasim me ma me bi owo UK o se bi sa we yi bi onye sure na nka wa be ka quick one me fem ansa na Also, video be babonti ana opa eye opa pakere Japan chow no kre.
Nyana kre. Baby.
One pada chow.
Baby, me back in the Japan chow baby.
One kase or your papa na still or your papa na say bibisa.
You see the difference between say In-Kwaku Annan has stated clear categorically. Say one, mene Kennedy Japan e ni asem.
Okay.
2, he continued to be a big brother and a father.
Okay.
3, se michiana abontin baby ne michiana or jeswa. Fine, one jeswa we come in.
Okay.
And I've stated this.
Okay.
3 friends saying a categorical statement. I stated it on my own television station, In-Kwaku Annan TV. I said this.
Okay. It's your apology.
But
Yeah,
apology. Vivi, the internet send me the apology market in Japan. Why?
Oh, okay. And your auntie, what when
you apology be uncle baby.
Oh, okay.
The fact that me know 1 or 2 issues no. Represent he share baby and then to kwani he can no how. Oh, he still remain Kennedy Japan, a friend, a brother, a father. I mean all, and it ends with it.
Okay.
There's some unscrupulous scavengers be omnenam. I call them surrogates without apologies to them. And on pese womu sow a seed of discord. You see, they do this with some form of alacrity and some prowess.
Hey.
And I have constantly sent messages to Kennedy Japan say Ken, shena kasa chire sa emrante ni binom.
Honorable.
Yes, I just simply don't want to mention their names, and I will not, and may simply mention the name. Also, I'm better. My blog is CBD. Do you know why I mentioned them?
No.
Even though me no need that rapport, but my catch was there. Somebody like a blogger bit to say In-Kwaku. The nipa to me the name of ba. Na omubuefu say I or yes am so hey no. Won't hear Jumanase. Obi obetimi o content aye program na wa wo hwa wo besre or yim pasre or ye fan or ye say me okay with dan obi oba be trans na opese o come ni fifiti bom wrongly also seed of discord na odekwaji enumnyam wo mo amugu owura Kennedy Japan echi na mo ye mo ho te se mo ye more Catholic than the Pope no shut up.
Hey,
there's another unscrupulous baby now we know about TV now to look at this it or hey. It yes of course. I didn't mean power me as no before soon su baby na bi no vivi ye nyoma onu anim so nimu no ebi kra no mpe papa na se nanso wo ye ma akwaye ti se wo de kogie num nyama na akwaye den Kennedy Japan odi president amasa he doesn't know you me enye ne presidency ntina mko ye adwuma de man far from that na ne presidency a enunti a enchekwaku na nche me free ho to the extent say there has been a lot of discussions within certain corridors for Kwaku to go back. And I say, no. If you have a matter, I can't say, if your means you hope you. India, if it's about the presidency, me no masa o. When Yankupon domini to me BC Kwaku Annan, ube diye, ube koden, ube denya, and nam a fence saying, a nipa ba conso. When Yankupon to Nishira go baby. A brand TV betran am so gra ufi na ozo ba wonra bi hu na asa wa bi ni sa ne omani amana I say wo dwan hu bi no ye dede am say mo create problems. One of the idea bi amaba abontin amabeka is also about the fact say on the basis on which In-Kwaku Annan free net TV was because allegedly my insulted Vice President Alhaji Bawumia sanete which is not true, but the same Kennedy Japan and on which we campaign platforms in the court of public opinion or the Mikojina or one or the current Vice President Alhaji Bawumia Kojina will try and some good Bawumia so in some to I'm about me chita from so sorry. So beside the question remains there. In-Kwaku Annan any ora Kennedy Japan womumi and yemfo munyina tenkuru abemu papa bemu
and your man CCC no between you and honorable no eya we ya
fi enya me ya baako dia obibeka say ha adwene wo mu no eno ne nanu just about barely a week ago he was spotted doing our northern region ho na no so me emfa me ho because me nya politician enti see be use me kwaku no as a decoy to us it will make it look as if say me be keka politicians itia bom and oye ne san wo be yes an ye wi a na me Kennedy Japan masen aba bonten behwe say yen kambom ni enye say no me ma kwan e ma onye sa. That is the accusation or they accuse me. So it means that they are not me ya accusing me say me no. Akwa say me be keka ni petia bom. But they say one kasa e na wo keka no vice president TT bubo me ade. Enti feel and just by the way.
Okay.
Because and then some miensa 3 top issues. You be can na so we an say free.
And
enti bloggers
and your man. Me prolong
no
issues.
Enti bloggers any news portals nimni amukeka ho yesremo asem no mo chura mo nchuro ma nekure embre me sense platform we Afro Joint is one of the biggest platform ever memu ha
heavy power
as far as Kingdom FM is concerned
heavy
with its affiliate stations across the world
heavy
social media Facebook baby a tiesremo aha nso na nsempa no so yebenya
heavy power
enti yesremo ntie ni ye
heavy
now today, as I said, Nyoma Miensebi.
What's in Nyoma Miensebi?
Yes, we are going to talk about the current state of Ghana's economy, and as I say, Ghana's economic shackles and matters arising. But before we do that, I have 2 strong informations that may be disclosed. It's not just a Nyoma Miensebi, but I may come once to disclose before we proceed.
Ebusi I'm share with Facebook my why Kingdom 107.7 Kingdom 107.7 Mr. Wa Bobodia na share my mo ababa Facebook nyina ya damu nyina ase akwesi jet no mo nemu ni ade nana ade na so
kwesi jet mijiano
awoni mo no
okay
kwesi uni abema so chi awai your friend say ohima afia no mo ohima afia boate obunyina ababa so nana ede kumpa edini kumpatia ana kumpasha
de o bi akan za ne emfanza
okay nana kumpasha okay kumpa ye be fa sa David so David Welbeck baby a obi a also ehia mo amaba so nyina ye dabo nyina se mboba so anu ma share ma ye na chese bibia local Felix also waba so nsirakese enkoba mo share ma ye na and them say yes mo better sounds it's body the brasso kwaku
but quickly say over the weekend here be say the National Democratic Congress for so mpenifo no ye koto ebisusu aba I have 1 or 2 friends bisusu omu I think as I said me to me ebo mudina monyo madom na MPP for ye omode me tena TV so ebobo obi dia fine ema omudi nkunim omo eni so eni NDC for say Abrante Broja Jemfi, yes, Broja Jemfi, and so air course a better no so aba. Delegates are more kotoaba na monshana mon consider no pa.
Okay.
I Broja Jemfi be obiano, bro, Michel papa. Chairmanship between I said in Gitiane a venison, a chairman venison, Owusu Pofo. Owusu Pofo wa yejuma kasa but it looks like say the whole thing tilted out of his hands.
Exactly.
But whichever way it goes, I think that as I said,
beautiful.
Politics it's not about it's not about it's about Ghana.
Nice one. Teshi for you so much out.
Major Mozo.
I'm so loud and
hey Raphael, who are Teshi, Bichapa was sending message. Great. Now and some me and send a daponos in common.
Okay.
One is about people yearning to know more about this evil enterprise of entrapment by Anas Anas and his godfather Abdel Malik Kwekubakon of the New Crusading Guide. Now, the America actually for Anas a little information to those persons is that they should be patient and wait. Pressure there so far because people want to know more about that evil enterprise way led by Abdul Malik Kwekubakon and then a protege Anas Anas. But yensu yemfa imrikatubia meye sejuma ya tunidi in the Hawk project. All about that enterprise way our muti or memu have for about 20 years. One of my year dreamy be or memu ha. Afina Ghana for no enya adwene foforɔ afei na Ghanafoɔ ehu nneɛma bi sɛ ɛyi modwuma no nyɛ saa na ɛteɛ ɛnam nipa bi so ɛmɛsisi a saa enterprise yi wɔ moto ɛɛdɛɛdi the Hawk project no said American surely would come on soon yɛn rahyɛ Ghanaians anaasɛ yɛn ka sɛ Ghanaians institutions corporate bodies politicians civil society groups and many more will know the length of the frog. Yes, say a training we are ne tintin the way the who da, but who are who said they are ne tintin here. Now, until this, I am on this channel, a Kingdom 107.7. And now, Ora Kweku Bakon, Abdul Malik Kweku Bakon. Ewie wutie mi atie, Mr. Malik Bakon. We are daring you and your protege, Eya Anas, Aremeya Anas. Momra Bonting, come out and explain something to Ghanaians. Momra explain bibi dia ba dia. Come and explain something to your followers, loved ones, and to the affected families. Affected families, Mayor. The affected families. 1. Circumstances surrounding the death. The circumstances surrounding the death of number 1. Ahmed Hussein Swali. As I said, now sneak kuba kumbechre one loved ones, the followers, and Ghanaians. How we yeah a brand new way yeah. Nyagrudi, I've already indicated to you, Fifi. This is a big project that is on the way coming, very big. So long as some way Kwekubakon and Anas, Emma Ghana for here for 15-20 years, so mu ye drama, and the Ghana for them, would ye dear Kwaku Annan whoever Yaka can see Jeno, one for me in town among here, say Druman or Moyano, Sa, and Oma Minu me and Yetiasiana. 2. Womama Yembe who the circumstances surrounding the death of Hafiz Mohammed. Hafiz Mohammed, who earlier exposed Anas, Aremeya Anas, over bribe and extortion. Samobekaya. Hafiz Mohammed, ono no bedi nkomobi on the 2 TV. About Konya oni Anas, etu anamobi about gold business. The company was called Omega. Omega Company, no more into gold. More new town hall. Min pesa mekum and now Nas the end of the one of the 3 but mean come into details but me can so much rub Abdul Malik Kweku Bakuni Anas branamo metriches ansenimu kwanye fa so Hafiz wie munim kwa Hafiz wie Hafiz bedi san komono e wo na 2 wie no a okoe no to obesia ba fi oyo hini o e wo northern region Tamale okoe no then there was a point be a time be na wo mu si ohini bi na or call program nasi in that coronation where we on his way home then Hafiz Mohammed complained severe stomach upset. He got home and that was the end of story. Sorry, he died. He died mysteriously. Ahmed Swali did sa rubbish na na no mo de beto sa expose na wo mo de beto o mu yi bi wom e de be expose the defense minister defense Edubu ahenom o wie sa project no apɛ and Ahmed Swali had his own challenges with the Tiger Eye group and not too long thereafter Ahmed Swali gone.
Na ade na ode Hafiz dia no e de fra
some account say and then no enya dia me pese me kom
because obi akoba bi no we kodi dia na say whatever wakono musuo na say whatever it is ade na pese ode kofra
ye mfa ne sa
ofa Kwaku bako
won beti ase won wanim dia meka nti ode maka kire won say won emra emmeye sa responsibility we won beba won ma no ye beje so. Number 3, if ye be some which foreign western government or power is behind their so-called useless entrapment enterprise. Which government or power or western powers or which western government bang and a show entrapment useless exercise no more why na shame Western powers me in the Western world you won grown bebre wo ho you wa man bebre which of them and they show mechi e mo mu di say adwuma ti say no etia the sovereignty of this country no mo these institutions ye twen wo well failure to disclose or make disclosures no well I'm here to tell them we shall do it for them very soon on my bay and I say to me bay and the Western world ni mo a show mechi e mo sika mo de say sika no edin some fun Ghana ha say kwaku ba ko metrem na wobetimi kwaku ba ko wo sika sen edwuma be no waye wo nkwanda nyina mu a wobetimi atam sen $10,000 and now $100,000 now they are to am kwesi yantechi so omfa and now they are to am hwan edubu ahen so omfa no de ko and they've been doing this thing for 20 solid years. The institutions in this country, the GJA, okay, Serious Fraud Office, the BNI, the National Security, and kamu and yamu say no, yembi say yamu say sikanwa wamode ye sa sponsorship edman and him for no munya free eh they think the office will meet me that Ghana for ako easy make kweku amete man if the last person and a mubenya and ye kweku anana misiha they should listen. The sort of the kweku bakus and anas ye who be or memu happen you and if Ghanaians want to know munko read the history that led to the overthrow of the first president of this republic Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and who were the Ghanaians, who were the collaborators, who were sponsored by the Western powers, and check how much was involved in the overthrow of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. $30 million and ye check the money baby someone ye before but down for and omuji say sikano and ye share me di two Kwame Nkrumah. Okay, by extension this remnants of this political oligarch who sits and allow the sovereignty of their country, allow their friend is saying the mineral resources of their country to be taken over by foreign powers. And for why? Because you better talk as a mom, we better talk down mom. When we are no mom visas, mumra come spend holidays. No many before but down for sick people, the likes of them. They don't care. Somebody on mine better chacha. No me doing some money at this. Obviously a case. We got all the intelligence, very explosive intelligence, but and you know your hand there, more time, and the project will come on and check. Now, Mati Anasi DNA free hono. Fifi. Asem kesebi da ho na asem bieso.
The asem beba na.
There be emphasis mi ama.
Okay.
Ye baba economy ne so quickly. But the new patriotic party as a government bonini samoni bia ekoso wo memu ha aben penimfo bi ayo mba dwene se wo mbedi san samoni na tie nipa and they don't even care
ebinum
yes na sade na mo ye no mi be se akono be na wo mti amoye sa amu tietia nipa bi fundamental rights so now maybe chemo adebia esi wo memu enche the circumstances under which Reverend or Apostle Isaac Owusu Bempah was incarcerated a couple of months ago. As I said, what?
Yeah.
What?
Say, ya chair don't know.
Yes.
It is ya chair.
Now, I have been privileged to have the deepest intelligence from top police officers here. Same way na aircorno. Some were videoing, some were taking audio recordings. Maybe brave, and they sat me down and say, "Kweku, take this, go, and go deeper into these issues."
Reverend Owusu Bempah.
I'm telling you, no, me no the number crowd frequency and go as to what meaning why. The number I haven't managed to get him. But these top police officers were so much disturbed about what went on in the very period of the arrest. Now, my main they said me be the search Ghana for Muntin. I don't care how we be taking Massamafa and now be win a Massamafa. This time, Ghana for baby no minimum time. I am here to speak to Sebi Anyansa for Udimatama and Fame home. So I don't give a damn we are here to speak to even one person to understand the issues. Case closed. Ubedi di atama ye ni hu time. What time you be a? And non chese kweku misimi nkwa time say nipa no. About the truth. It ends with it. Now Ghana Funti. The circumstances under which Reverend Owusu Bempah was arrested and detained and went through the same or went through that ordeal is the same circumstances Mami Patricia Asiedu went through Nanuya. So when him say Mami Ameke Agradaa yes
Mama Pat
yes.
Now Reverend Owusu Bempah semino said that court ana
what the baso da court and that court what the nya company here
but said the be amaka se court asem de want to be nkan wasa
but nya court asem the beka
okay
court asem I know the da nchen
it is the
Mami Agradaa unim say afina mama ni grant ni bail awa befie
but still then na sem yin free work
but the most important thing is that Fifi on minor team the country is being governed by laws, so the laws which is not mean amateur na nya wo na wo chroe and the mean to me family no so nya dia mepe the law says under conditions of say bail conditions so long as you are able to satisfy bail conditions, you know, case closed. Bisa say if Mami Patricia Esiedu no say wotumi meet bail conditions in ampo wie ya di enti na omo daso omo akana she cells ho
say no de wo nim
mimi nim
eno no nim
no eno wo so nim ana wo si mimi nim
unim
no and I make a say when according to law
we
yes according to law by law if you satisfy the bail conditions Emrani Chelsea say you must be granted bail against the backdrop of there surety and the surety no yet me can verify say surety no of course it satisfy the bail or the bond conditions case closed. Why Mami no or satisfy the bail conditions in your area no still they kept her in the in the cells
bibi di echira na
me demo ko me duru ho now my investigations on the Reverend Owusu Bempah Mami de no so me investigations bi on now say two of them na kasa so they had an issue we are aware womu had an issue but so strange and interesting enough say they are both experiencing seemingly or similar situations or deal bia womu akrono munti ase na Reverend Owusu Bempah de na how I've managed to get details of what went on and I may be so
I don't know me person be finding out to say asama at that court ana
no nya court there and there no court is ni asem
sir
no not at all
okay
now my investigations has uncovered very disturbing story which occurred some months ago and the story is about how Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, General Overseer of Glorious Word Power Ministries International. The Okom Nasan na mebeken. Was a yana san ma poto no na me de abetwi mu because I assume that and yet ye na na TP woman. Now, asemu a mebeka kire mu yensemu a top police officers within the police administration are all not happy of what is going on in this country. Yes. A kwanya mode Owusu Bempah faso, a kwanya mode Mami Patricia Esiedu na faso, abrante bi o MPP mu a obi enim ne hu modern bo a wabo empodiama MPP for. Ene mo so no krama pam na efim. Kwanya Hopesin yaw adoye ma pam na efim national security all because of the or support candidate binti. Hey, na sana mo ya mo politics o man nim. My investigation is pointing to a friend is saying an angle that the circumstances surrounding Owusu Bempah's arrest is beginning to collaborate the same fashion of how Madam Patricia Asiedu was also arrested, yes, and treated. And this is dangerous trend that the governing party NPP necessarily. Indeed, checks how Hopesin Adoye and so you're dismissing every national security. Ebejina say, "Wono so why then? Wakwaku position ho ama party bi fence ama fence candidate be a NDC ana candidate ono so MPP."
Now, do you think you say and only in your sopa yedi unity? And I say there are more things.
Now, let me place this on record. The wickedness of the NPP as a governing party meted out to this man of God, Owusu Bempah, and considering his deep involvement in the scene to NPP come to power can be described as very what? Serious. Ubi ntimi is asking me and to form say Owusu Bempah NPP beba power, he played a major role. NPP beba power, Owusu Bempah, also for Owusu Bempah, played a serious role for the NPP. In many cases, that they cannot deny this. And be so quick, they mean to me as software and once and papada. He been a minimum channel. Fifi, now my investigation can also establish, say, the confusion ensued between Madam Patricia Asiedwa and the Reverend Owusu Bempah was a conspiracy ploy, and I will explain. By some persons, just to use this as a decoy to get to the bigger stuff. Indeed, my investigation uncovered that earlier before the arrest of Owusu Bempah, there is a chief Ibiasa Ohini mebebo ni di friend ni mo blafo. What in the that also to mo. God. Now, there me person me chewing now and say, Owusu Bempah arrest no ho. Between only confusion on the maamini nya no. In my intelligence world, I will use the word decoy. I say obi bejina adibi so editu anamo bi koya ade. Of which ono Owusu Bempah kra didn't even know. Now, Tier Nemo Bluffy, he is the overlord of Sotium. And listen to what happened. He had earlier planned to settle the dispute between the two people, Reverend Owusu Bempah and Mame Patricia Asiedwa. However, may I say something terribly happened. Something terribly went wrong along the line which broke communication channel. And I must say, I may not want to go into details for some reasons. In view of this, some top police officers want to countenance on that idea esiye between Owusu Bempah and Mame Patricia Asiedwa. But like I said, me pese meko womuntawa no esiye no. Hono nye me interest. But I want to use that to establish a base. Say unknown to even Reverend Owusu Bempah say, sa asem na esi wo ne Mame ni ntem no, ne nipa bi but then won't be in trouble ma be when you don't have something like in law or make us a premier fashion, you know, na eno was a pointer as so mu use at the yard until said now he may know or may not know. I am revealing some intelligence to him now. And let me again place it on record that this investigation was done against the backdrop of having spoken to some police officers, as may indicated earlier, within the police administration, who were equally not happy with the conduct of the police administration because umu believe say so fu bi na sabi hunu ni ye ka ene ne ye ka but Sir Reverend Owusu Bempah na Apostle Owusu Bempah sem ene wo ha mamu kenya, then they seem not to understand what is going on. And this is not like a party said, yeah, a party or cassette or say NDC for any power. No, this is a party in which on one case Owusu Bempah no on no may sign bomb paya mom commission near DP or their mom at the Danukwemu for the goodwill of the MPP. So why is Owusu Bempah seeing what he's seeing? Why this is going on? Now my investigation also uncovered that after the miscommunication between Onema Ameno, the police within the jurisdiction of Wejahon invited both parties to lay down their statement. Now, my information has it that subsequent to this development, one fateful Sunday, some pastors of Reverend Owusu Bempah had decided to go to the police to report following some seemingly manhunt on them because Wamuko Wejahon Wamuko Trauma statement. Ena asofo ni bi omudi ono Reverend Owusu Bempah echi no womo ehun se enkrofo bi tata omo subsequent to that incident na esi wo no. So then they decided say no, the following day Sunday womo kwa wombekọ akọ report sa asem no na womo afani ase hwanam any sankrofo na womo tata. Guess what happened? The police top officers amamati said some of these plainclothes men who claim to be police operatives accosted these men of God in a fashion that can be described as a Rambo style and resulted in a serious shootout. And yasam ketwa abra Apostle Owusu Bempah sofo no kwa report about sa atata no asemu a esi wo kwan mu no e was a dansoman kwan nim ho baby. Including say shootout way by the so-called the police operatives in Fifi, a result to say Reverend Owusu Bempah sofon have to take cover. A big granny to two William Nisirim Koyim, Emirikatu have to run for their lives.
Was it the one na your friend say Reverend Owusu Bempah yeah sorry
and no one some na me no can. Yes.
Okay.
Now my report gathered that one young pastor Oni Owusu Bempah nenam was beaten mercilessly by the police operatives using the button of the gun to cause harm. The internet said, "Yes, sir." Nina no Ghana fontie say na adena kwayete say one Mami Patricia Siedu ensem nti ena sa attacks we na no is being meted out to him oh, but there was a bigger picture more than I'm painting to you now, which made them all. This development occurred at Dansoman Police Department. Now my report has it that Reverend Owusu Bempah, upon hearing Sasemwe Awunim no Okohonum, he went there. He went to the scene to ascertain why his men have been arrested. And just after a while, police officer B Ama Pikinidin Efreno Oti arrived at the Dansoman police station. And after a short conversation between Onone Reverend Owusu Bempah, a decision was taken there. Womunfa Assembly and both of them, Womunko a Greater Accra Regional Command. Womunfa Assembly and sequential development. If we have a so na I say Obi did you Obi a Wakasi and Metakas and Major Kakra do Quay, and Omar Crew, near the Neko. And to Tiniba and no, I say no. Womun Yasim free down somehow and Franco Accra Regional Command. And of course, when they arrived at the Greater Accra Regional Command, Reverend Owusu Bempah was asked to write his statement. So, Obetron is statement on. Yes, of course, sir. At least, a nipa there, yes, sir, assembling to do could do anything. That's also. Yeni nipa, Obi a wadan for Bemu nti. He placed a call to Madam Chief of Staff, Fremont Parry, who indicated and expressed her worry to the situation and promised that he's going to dispatch somebody to come over na wababe she dia air question and then also to ascertain for herself. But me checks actually said this became a mirage. The person na maamene so obeso mama na aba ho no wa ama maamene am frebium, and I'm told says several calls were sent to her maamene so anye den Indeed, my intelligence source later revealed that Greater Accra Regional Command received a signal from a known source that Reverend Owusu Bempah be signed to Cantonment Police Department. Another step, from Dansoman, you move to him for Greater Accra Command. Another signal about Mumfanura Cantonment. In the course of this, my intelligence revealed that Reverend Owusu Bempah placed a call to Wine Chama Wuntumi. In a conversation between Oni Wuntumi, he said to Reverend Bempah that the only person Obetimia intervene or speak to the IGP, Inspector General of Police, Reverend Victor Kusibuating. Unimno.
Matide ni ba mi meeting that.
Ebri beba. ebiri beba ebebia se misu ofia na nche asema wuntumi ka kire Owusu Bempah ne se enipa obetimi ne inspector general pa egbefo de ne general eye hwan Reverend hwan Victor Kwesi Boateng pe na obetimi ne nakasa. And I'm reliably told also say Reverend Bempah inquired from Chama Wuntumi why Reverend Kwesi Boateng, and Chama Wuntumi answered in affirmative. You bet me I can. Hwɛ mumie hwɛ bibi ye was as we zo. De bia me ka o e wo baabi bebere fi ha so maka bi pen. Ebere we ye wo bre o. Ochine nya wo bre o. Anything make catch the NPP as a governing party, be careful. We've been there before. Who ye national security chief minister, who ye IGP na Owusu ono, Dr. Ekufu Dampare, obia betra ho pen yo. Me say obia betra ho pen. Enti wonni nka so, masima me ka de bia ne say and enti na me kwaku mi suro nipa, na me suro nipa so that how dare you say me suro. Ye na obetimi aye. Ade ba kupa metimi suro wiase me eye onyankopon. Case closed because one on man kwa no say den. Oje nkwa na wu nipa immortal wo pa koye the most whatever una we all the occult master una ye Freemason for na chairman the whole world you will die ubewu muntie o masum politicians na mugu Ghana na mudin samfuni nkwasi asam no mubewu you will die entie the 2 minute mamwa 2 minute dia mamu no eye temporary. Make sure say the beboa humanity, men humanity who atom. And ya kaka bensam, do you know me? Do you know what I can do? And some fool kwat na Ghana ni yeguha. E come di nipa. Ye beba economy ne so, mo hwe be economy ne duro. Ye de be tani nyoma men nipa ho atom no, na mu di sei nipa. What did Mami Patricia have said wakotu mu for how many days, weeks, months? Or dem wa aso babesia. Yes, me masem ne say nipa na ye bonia. Let the law take its course. Even in a situation where murder was the case, and you granting nipa bail, how much more? This is not murder was the case. Now, who and I'm to me be a dema on anunti. Who brings so? Ya wo memu how? Me sim penifo bi wani e bom dia na nipa ho wo so. What TD be a friend Bagbalaja? Unim no. Bagbalaja. What ye?
No.
Mami fa umra krum. Na no be ni e boni dia say Captain Hwan Kojo Chekata. What is Eddie no?
Yes.
Alias wine Bagbalaja. Bagbalaja na me boy ne eye din a ehu pa o nanso eye abo kitikiti. Wo de sa abo na me hu o ma me mpe o masem. Na ese me pese me duane kura. Ba wo de snake ba me gina snake ne ni mekum no. Sa abo na nko ade eye abo ben tefre.
Na mama part asem we are okay. Enye court na your law no na e fa.
Wo de
say law no na fa no na.
Law
your friends omudi
asem. You see, we know what we know.
And
me say we know what we know, and it is what it is. Again, Reverend Owusu friends Owusu Bempah making another high-placed intelligence source revealed that another conversation ensued between Chama Wuntumi and Reverend Owusu Bempah. Nkomobi Koso, and it came to light strongly there is a suspicion say Reverend Owusu Bempah ahana efi Owusu Bempah se obetie mi a me manati ase ade bia ekotwetwe we na ayeden e bai now suspicion na e wo ho no say Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, the general overseer Emma Glorious International Church no or the support akoma hwan Alan Kwajo Chirmante. Then almost shift here. No. Later it came say no. Ordinary support akoma hwan former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Later the axe finally fell. Ekumano finally fell on whose head? The current vice president, His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. All sorts of allegations, including that of say former President Mahama time and time pay a visit to Owusu Bempah. Ne hauni ne eni. Yes. Ne hauni ne eni. Me kai besia sam so e kwanya wo me de hopes na doye afa so a and no to metimi yi hopes na doye kra no every national security no it's not because we kodi boni o yes so support echo baby nti. Are you beginning to read and read them? Indeed, my information also revealed later that the Greater Accra Regional Command further directed that Reverend Owusu Bempah be put behind bars cantonment, and officers allegedly warned if they refuse to carry the instructions they shall be dismissed. Into omuri no koduru cantonment no and omo say instructions ba se yemfa no nkwashim. So right from the directives they stripped off his church clothes from him and they pushed him inside. Top police officers disclosed which them say Reverend Owusu Bempah became petrified and terrified. Again, I place it on record, say it's here that earlier Nachamawun to me had told Reverend Owusu Bempah that subsequent to his incarceration on Sunday, Monday, the police shall proceed to court to deal with this matter. As if joke like joke. This means Chamawun to me was also picking some information as well. I can assume that. And the cantonment to honor instructions in the base yamfa Owusu Bempah den enkwoshe salesman to mu yi ne huntare na Owusu Bempah couldn't believe it. He was shocked. One who had Nico Remu, yes, we also penny. I want to bomb by MPP. When I say Akufa the baby, you know, say Ghana for Mante. This is what Owusu Bempah risk his life for the MPP. It is our party wenum and no more person which say anybody be our risk life at the moment. A bribe baba one bedding will be make a quan and the amo come in his in jail. Yet the over say, hey, a baby. The lives of the Owusu Bempah, the lives of hopes na doenum, shakwa modu mo faso. My intelligence from top police officers revealed that Reverend Owusu Bempah was stripped off his clothes and was put behind bars. Shortly after, Fifi, guess what? He passed out, collapsed. Yeah, of course, because oho enya wotina bia. 2 enye wedidi bia. 3 oho nya unkomodi bia. Ni edi wakoshe no more police for no more guard on cry. Yes, mo grade mo kwotron wo many badges are. But this is what somebody has power or so bears against you. No way you're doing. No way you're doing. All because also whatever it is, me the maintain so Owusu Bempah aye declaration be say me support Alan Chamanti and me support we and as a kusinfa. What is I didn't with the politics aye a setback, roadblock and acrimony. I didn't know the politics. Na the san shimi trans no me say we need you know 30 years now, yes, our politics we under the 4th Republican Constitution. Shred your managina. Sabin kwasia semni Jimmy Sam and some fool and a mutemenu na mudie and this career looting the state coffers. Mu sika di ma to top dying cars. Mu fanyere. No, a politicians or women check them. Politician ben o me mu obeka say, hey, ono wo ma set bibia. Say innovation be invention be something that is going to benefit this country beyond age. When himfa omo waye sika no kototo amano ne e bibia to dying isle gonom ne all places and they are having fun. The man ne the man chromatisi omutimi ni wom. Atise is omutimi ni wom. No omutimi no omudi nsem hu kwa. Later Owusu Bempah woke up to discover he had been handcuffed and was at the police hospital with drips on him, whilst in handcuffs at the same time and the heavy police guard dressed in horrific attire, not easy to identify them. Reverend Owusu Bempah utie mi a me pese me no kasa obisun kanchira no say details of whatever went on e dey in courtroom no. Some of us we have it. Since oba me nim say waka sample I don't know. But hwese ye dey in obi a we collapse no. Wo mo tam no a ye dey in police hospital no. At the police hospital no na handcuffs egu ni nsa. Handcuffs egu ni nsa no. Number 2 na drips esi so. Drip ni si ni so no. 3 and the police guard. Aden me ntiase
kwekwe nti we say no mu nyina no. To you wabobɔ nneɛma so akyerɛ yɛn Ghana mansan etie na deɛ esie no nyinaa no to you no wofeel sɛ ɛdeɛ ba de paa na ɛkɔ so
sɛ me wie ya because me wie ano no you see
to you bibi kɔ so wɔ ho
oh bibi kɔ so o bibi kɔ so pa under this government
one more time Reverend Owusu Bempah na say
oh na sɛ one time Owusu Bempah no a then why must this
the Reverend Owusu Bempah why den
sɛ makyerɛw nneɛma mmiɛnsa na ɛyɛ suspicion sɛ DNT na ɛsɛ ɔmo ma saa suspicion
your friend says me the man buy kwakomo obi a
yeah
that doesn't
what's the big deal
no nkyerɛ
yeah
to me no me hu no say I was saying you to man arrest
there is something maybe a swatchero because IGP Ekufu Dampare openi mi bu pa I respect you but the top secret enye won na we police chief a wonim nioma o ye nim nioma o Reverend Owusu Bempah somehow I pick another intel a high placed politician in this country Emma Owusu Bempah three names somewhere there almost umpire 3 names you know they were looking for possibility of one of them to become an IGP and may I say one day maybe Owusu Bempah has to speak 3 names you know it did not come from Owusu Bempah say one of them I saw here IGP no was Dr. Ekufu Dampare and may I say san komodie no course no and now politician kuna this list ni bro Owusu Bempah so onye hu adwuma resource ni de ma no sa politician ono sa politician su ko di san komo no wo baabi e ma san komo no kopie top police chief bi enso mani hu se oh entina kire se enye me na wo hwehwe se sa pose emra me ho wo hu sa na asem ne tie bibini wo pese wo se wo twen at appropriate time na we use ba obedi wewu abra wo hu ti se wo ko wachi kwadwen hwehwe mu azo oh nti ade we nti na wo ye mi sei maka wasem o
bibi da be
Owusu Bempah bompa ye bi go list bi so edi ma pani bi se we ni we mo hwe na mu we na me feel se mu betumi di tumi ama no case close and one of the crime no quote enam say CCC nanako ankwanko si obi so no obi so feel se wo onya abotre well ebia no enipa no no obo no so mpa na se yamfa ama no kra no a ebia obi susu koye ono ane ne obi na efide fence da no ebeto ne so e no so wo na wo hye na wo mpese menyan okay
eti nipa na your friend is saying
yeah
empire bokọ no so na Reverend Owusu Bempah e ka say 1 2 3 ebia 3 ni de be wi no sa 3 no o wini ya na so wan wini
say ono de the list ni mom wo de list ni bre no ono ye ne mpaye e no si dia mi mehuni ntimo nkwa dia mo be some be edwuma mo fanye edwuma de ono no o memu biom
but
according to high placed intel no kire say wo mo kwa no manfa ono Reverend Owusu Bempah de no kra anya edwuma so the axe fell on somebody
okay
what you say but say ni pana ade no eto no so le kuma ne to no so no enso got to know say hey there be sana mo pencil nipa 3 bi so de da say omunye adwuma ne say say nipa 3 no kra no me ka ho bie but ono Owusu Bempah na take me for the post do you get it
okay
great now here when you didn't call police hospital no I feed only police officers no e didn't come say why handcuffs egu ne nza no they answered him say order from above. As the altercation continues, then arrived Hopes Nadoye and Neskofi Owusu Bempah, Ghana girls, Miami Kofi Bempah, and Charles Owusu. These 3 gentlemen had a serious confrontation with the police, which nearly resulted in some shootout. Yeah. Because when we catch and say, how? I didn't know papa Ashebia say, woman just say a 2 betua no. Yes. Order from above
at the hospital.
Yes. Wow. My information has it that later on at night, the police operatives came back at the police hospital to pick Reverend Owusu Bempah back to the cells. And a doctor no owo duty no said that no, enya appropriate. Enya appropriate. Ontimi release Reverend Owusu Bempah because the condition is is deteriorating. But the police insisted that no, they have to take him back to cells. The police later forcefully removed the drips whilst Reverend Bempah was bleeding, and they whisked him away. Straight away, my information again reveals that one deputy chief of staff and so ebe visiting and said to him, say, President In-Kwaku Annan say, I'm a directive say, in video and discharge. And no once our instructions in the bio. Police if one our instructions na
Still.
Oh yes, they kept him there. And guess what happened? Now, if the president directed Sinukrana enye enough, the next day, no, at midnight, about 8 police operatives dressed in fearful uniforms arrived at the cantonment police department. All the 8 police officers holding their guns, and then they spy the premises of the cantonment police department to ascertain if somebody is watching them. Then what happened? They went in and picked Reverend Owusu Bempah. Then they sped off on a top speed. And him from unknown location. Yeah, unknown location. Say a DNA besi wo said DNA bed well.
It's not just from the hospital, no. Yeah. Back to your friends, Cantonment Police Station.
No.
Hey.
The one for number unknown location, no more than an air call. Now, Shadia, one more than a show known anymore than a corner. My intelligence, HM on a very tall speed, no more than a day. Echo. Say, a police if one no. I imagine say a queen be arsenal, the omo person omo ya no moye.
Ah, yeah, then echo him.
Well, nobody seemed to know, baby omo den echo. Now, one den echo omo den echo him. On a top speed, Mune konena nenam, Owusu honum, British High Commission or anadruesumu. But then something happened in the course of the movement. The police pick intelligence, there's a car following them. So mo check here not just say a Reverend Owusu Bempah asofo ni bi na mo so edi car edi police car nechi. So their mission got aborted as to what they were going to do and mean to mean. But Fifi, me kwekwas miti hey in my operations in the intelligence world near me to Mississippi. Situations like this one hwe ni ya yakobo panie akọ pompi panie bi egu muma. Release it.
It is a Reverend Owusu Bempah asofo di bina of the car DH,
yeah.
And they save Nana.
Well, mean to me, but I am to say because the police top chiefs, and they release information said they got a wind, knowing that a car is following them. So as to say, I can maybe hypothetical hazard, hazard a guess. Say no more than equal baby come more than equal the mimi. But then they got a wind. They said no. Kabi di omechi enti America no mo kwani omo twitwa osu ho British High Commission America too o and Owusu Bempah take car anim no minim why enti why I don't know why the man is quiet because he has to tell a story. I don't know whether he's scared. I don't know. Later they brought him back to the cells and the next day order from wherever above and he was discharged. And they say later it came to confirm a conversation and also my picture said only wound to me a day say police station one of the afternoon the next day omo dey be court and panso ebemu and omo dey court the next day. You see, they met me a comedy chatwo that the new patriotic party or the governing party omo careful. Yemu be there yehu ye ho ano
Osha eye hopes in adoye omo ni ndi ye.
Oh na bonibe na hopes no my home.
Ebia na wunimo. Ebia na bibiesi ya wuni.
Oh my goodness. Hobson should be the one who should be giving full disclosure of how President Akufo-Addo The amorous relationship with that young lady in France in Canada, our my friend is saying, say what Bruni? Hobson should be the one to give full disclosure. And I'm Ghana for the
but or make a
no, what is a Hobson Akasa? Said the matter all can say, ye bedidi, Nemania. But may you know, Eddie. May you know, Eddie. Hobson, may you know, Eddie. And also, ye bedidi, and open ultimaker. But Hobson should come and disclose. President Akufo-Addo's amorous relationship with Sewa Bruni. What is it, Wakasa? Why did you not tell? Adana muye ni omasa. Hana muye ni omata tantan say. Haden into omana mutimtimu ya banya obi ntimi nka na dwene nkyeramo. And obi na make the most painful aspect of Hobson the say this is not between NDC and MPP asemo and a wire ayo. No, this is the same party or womb. And wo ye adwuma and ebe PS and support a copy another candidate. The crime no. Are you people so heartless and wicked? Maybe Owusu Bempah de ni. Guess what happened? My intelligence, Amapeke suggests that the Vice President Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Ora Fred Owari and Miami Nua Kwabena Uku, my friend Samia Uku, and other dignitaries of the party paid a visit to Reverend Owusu Bempah Ewunifio to sympathize with him. I mean, so to me no more trust dia ehwe omani mo so hwe nenimu dia. Later information am say picky biom say this same high-ranking government officials called on Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams to intervene in this matter. Now let me place on record that the NDC on which Reverend Owusu Bempah Tiahani yo on which Owusu Bempah stand accused and has spoken ill about them were those who were at his beck and call to talk to him.
And some are ye near Bema a year kweku wakeke kenyina. Who believe he said in a fact because we the kingdom no. Yeah, shada enim the
yeah, the information at to as we stakeholders a woman now be amra bonten. Reverend Owusu Bempah nanka says so about bonten because I don't know why he's
because
quiet.
yeah no ye nim the wo keke
yeah
so that's just a oh evidence. Yeah ye nim when a woo ye ni e won nyoma bi ho
asem no
enemy we the Ghanaians ye nim the ekoso it be srawa the okeke de e kingdom de enemy etiefo do wo da wo ka kire ye de ye nim ho hwe
now me did real one then me bisa say Mama Patricia Siedua no at the time when me fans asem no po koso no afie kodru baby a court ahye say afi we meet bail conditions nia nti ye den yen granting the bail adenti and a bail no mo ntimi grant na mama na mo course wa de ne share offense and sales for what e dey asem na na esi
I don't know yen nya no hosa because you nim the reason why in here
ye beba so one day
yeah
also Bempah dey meet me catch him say this may be a part one for what I have uncovered as of now.
Okay.
Now me the mura
e be no aye you know me pese
yeah
usisu dia
yeah
say ensem ya waka nyina
sure
wo and a wo ka wasem
exactly
and a wo fact
intelligence ya picking na na dey here
wo na wo ka wasem
exactly
it's we the kingdom
yeah
myself Afro joint the listenership no
sure
ye dim dia wo keka ye dey
exactly
wo na wo ka wasem
exactly
thank you
good
it's wo who evidence and the facts
mo dey munya bibia mame
okay
good now
Vivi me mouth 2 minutes
quick
one
okay
now yeah
now make a bibi kakra on the economy no. Currently where we find ourselves our memhane clearly shows that Ghana's economy has taken a nosedive and we are indeed in an austerity measure. The economy has hit the iceberg, not the tip of it. You can see say economy we see in here a life oxygen to survive. Now this situation we I find here who me that some government element and some party communicators have resorted to preaching to Ghanaians that we should tighten our belts and that, quote, we are in this together, unquote. I am here to tell the Ghanaian at the range of hearing my voice that this is a lie. and they should stop doing this to the people of this country. Say we are in this together. No, it's a lie. Look, while some government elements continue to say this to us, quote, we are in this together, their private financial institutions continue to heavily benefit out of our borrowing. Aden, what kind of nonsense is that? Mumu just say tighten your belt. Mumu just say how we are all in it together. Meanwhile, there are some government top officers here, Mumu companies are benefiting out of the borrowing of money. Sika any musia ye bono na Mumu companies are benefiting. Now we have a catch me quick say, we are in this together. You tighten your belt. Are you sure? Now I have some, I've had some form of arrangement here. It's been made by Vice President His Excellency Agyapong, trying to secure a good deal of petroleum products into the country to, trying to alleviate the suffering. And Fifi, I'll tell you, so this is a pretty fascinating move, because I have said this before and maintained that we need to create a meta bank to take care of the infrastructure, your road networks, and all your kind of developmental goals in Nasefo. But it does appear that this call is not yielding. What is a vice president say? What is it? So the gold, equisia why they petro biaba or memo. What is happening? And I commend the vice president for this good deal. This shows that yes, he's an economist. Because Macau Memu has said, oh my Ghana, how many? You're also saying the 6th or the 7th, whichever way, at least from 1 to bear 5, you didn't work with say you're also as the leading or largest exporter of gold. So what is wrong with Ghana? Say, Makaka say, Mumien created what you call a metal bank in this today's global competitive capitalist economy. What they are betting the ACC, I want to say gold, metal, create a metal bank. All the international mining companies, the Newmont, the Ashanti Goldfields, the Pesos mining, what Pamomunian free kronum. Call bear 20 business Ghanaian. Frewom. Na for mo better on mining man. Yam form a consortium.
And this is here. You started on to do.
Sa consortium ye de be create a consortium. Fifi, ye benya a gold refinery, bauxite refinery, aluminium refinery. What it means is that you see a new Montefort muntimi betu a gold in Francobium. Afi sa businessmen we ye two gold nwa ye ben nanini na wa ha. Ye nani ria. Ye ne se enu ne de be kwakosi awowa. Ye pesi ye see 10 hospitals across Ghana. Ye pesi ye building road networks across Ghana. Ye pesi ye see there be infrastructures, all of that. For gold no fesi awowa. Na fair den for solicited for all of this.
Any ashas here.
Now and him bauxite is shafom. Yakoji enimu 2 billion Ghana cedis at the year there road constructions in some municipal areas. Mumi say ni na ekwi say. Ye dimufa. And the Chinese government is sitting there eyeing the bauxite.
Yevesia na we part 1 ya no Reverend Owusu Bempah as issue no so eti wo de yevesia binim say and some wanna ekuta.
The sad part of what I have to say to end is that today government has entered domestic bonds and creating all sorts of problems. But me and you say earlier, the president, His Excellency In-Kwaku Annan, said we shall never experience any haircut. Today, the information that point out or come to light there. So information is changing with the speed of light, including pension funds. Pension fosika, pension fosika. MPP mukotam ediye den oforiata ene wo mo eka ho mukotam pension fosika mo de ko he mo de sika no e don mem na fefi ensem wo ma ye fa minutes kakranka ho na ye fa eni go hwade o ye be ba so later mama ka se min kire be so pension fund enya asem kito we ye Ghana for the gallant citizens of this country e bra won ma bra kwa ahugiem no wo mo ba betre we di se sika no What say sika no so makwa akotam. Wo de mini fifi sika da ho a. Eno ye de abeye bond na ye benya hu nsi hu no. Wo say no wo mfa maye. Wo de anya hwe. Ye papa nom ne ye maame nom so o maye adwuma wie no o makwa ahojem. Wo so o musika makwa akotam. What is the meaning of this? Now guess what? What the sanyomu winner higher adwene. At the time of COVID buy, what they say ye di nsuo amagana for free. Yes sir. Electricity what they are free. Yes sir. But that is a political propaganda and MPP for mo ye Ghana for, because as I speak to you, we are paying the COVID levy. We are paying and still continue to pay. Now you say all the billions of cedis, billions of dollars that came into this country says you can only find from the IMF, from the European Union, from the United States, all this multi-million dollars he can buy. Where is the money? Where is it? What is kind of a what say MPP for women's organize be what Naliri goes and him for ebe ye dede. Say he can a chair no. We nyebi. And he say COVID relief fund what the then 30.1 million Ghanaians since he can drop it during the COVID. I swear to God, see and Chema Ghana ni be nyebia Fifi and Chawu be nyebi ye goof them when you be a benyebi. What is kind of fine?
Yabeno ayabe
and then cathedral no midways and the cathedral no most spending saying 400 million Ghana cedis on the cathedral and no foundational. Most sign the taxpayer seeker saying 80 million Ghana cedis. What they call cathedral no.
I was say yabe. What hey. That another akoso trade that. What akoso trade? But you wait from. Yabotre. But you wait from. Another one akoso trade. But you wait from. But you wait from. But you wait from with Yabotre.
Order for you take you over the world. So what I say, Maminka winning job. I saw for them quote the new world order for no take you over the world. Governments are more Africa. Womantiasia.
Oh, don't worry. I don't know.
The new world order for now. Last me back on once.
Besru.
Global political.
Abusia yabina yabe me hu se kwaku em se wakoso trade wa yabina yabe ntimisrebo mo fanche rabbi offrey baba beto aso amaye isra kese debi all around Mr. wa sedia waye yiro waje twe no Mr. Bempah kasa bia Abusia yabina yabe sorry so watch na Friday ye wo fidie mo ase na sa na mekona ene your birthday but what dey nyabote but you were from to do mehu Jessica ewo UK oh my me nyama you then I want it to me
Owusu contract with $200 million.
Mr. But what you yati you make one sem later. You make one sem later.
Eba mema hwemu dia Dr. Amuzu ye na Africa ha nyina yaji ya tum. Oba ya hye ho no mu a ye sanyare wa bebre. Na yare wa ya Ghana fo aji ya tum atre Africa ha nyina ye. Mema hu yade na esa. Enti bema bi a o temi a de kan so owo weak erection no. Bema no sori a emunye dene. Odi ko banasi ya na adwo. The ether con early ejaculation. Say only oba ko impaswa enche no ho asane wo. Obu a na be man say bi afon aikituwa bi. Obi de so atwe akom na enam enyini nti prostate abesuye. E be obi ehweme wanya prostate wakoye process surgery. Ye free honom. Menne ne be man empeja biom. Wo low sperm count. Wo sperm say bi ni mukura. Ni nyina oba Dr. Amuzu ebe buawo. Ya so ye ne wo Kumasi Tafu Club 600. Yejuma from Monday to Monday. Anopa nonson. Ejo go pe nyumre dum nifa. Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Mawuji your chalo.